Hello. What are you doing? By the way, I forgot to mention to you that somebody asked me to have you on one of my lives for a little bit one day. I was going to tell you that a little while ago and I forgot all about it. What are you up to? I have no idea. Probably to talk about the car lot side. I've had a lot of requests for Dad too. So it seems like people like him a lot. Football on TV. Hello, Jamie. How you doing? I'm just chit-chatting with my mom. Vicky is my mom. Mom, meet Jamie. She's one of my regulars. Don't you like your football too? I am not much into football. I will not lie. After Jerry died, I just didn't have a thing for it anymore. I was stuck with some college ball, but that's about it. The Lions are gonna win. I don't even know who's playing. Who's playing, Mom? Looking that way. So who are the Lions playing? Niners. Oh. Well, that's a tight one. I don't know. I thought the Niners were up and coming. I wish the Lions would have won when Barry Sanders was with them. That would have been awesome. Hello, everybody. Double click the screen and leave a like. Say hello. We're just chit chatting and I'm just bored. It's too dang cold to go outside and enjoy a little bit of night air. My hub says Barry was the best player the Lions ever had. Barry Sanders is from here, and my kids' dad went to high school with him. And I took a job not long after me and him had our first baby out there at a convenience store just a couple of blocks away from where Barry Sanders' parents lived. And so I got to know him pretty well that year that I worked there. And it's one of them things, you know? Small world, it is. But anyway, Barry Sanders was one of the greats. And and it's funny because he went down to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and opened up a big old car mall and all of that. And that's where my kids' dad moved to. So I'm like, you just following Barry Sanders around? But yeah, we were always big fans of Barry Sanders as a family back then when I was with the kids' dad. He was a big name. Hello, Mr. David. How you doing? You having a good night? Do you have to work tomorrow? He was a beast. He was. Yeah, we were big OSU fans. And then when he went to the Lions, and I can't remember, it seemed like he went to another team also. He was with another team, and I can't remember what it was. Shame retired early. I returned to work on the 6th. Wow, you got a little bit of time off, don't you? Oh, that's right. I think you told us that the other day, and you didn't know what to do with yourself. Thanks for having me live today. I really enjoyed it. More to come, definitely. It was so nice to see you and put a face to it, to that name. I loved it. Thank you. It was great. You missed it, David. We had an interesting little live. I got the computer out and tried the StreamYard, where I can just send everybody a link and they can join. And so I put the link in the chat and let everybody join. But the goal was to help me learn how it worked, because I want to do StreamYard live tomorrow. I don't know. It might have been, were you in Phil Miranda's live? Because I went live just before he did. Hello, Miss Mary, how you feeling? So anyway, we were together earlier tonight on StreamYard, and we're going to do trivia night tomorrow night, guys. So if you get a chance to break away from all the other madness that's going to be going on, come and join us. I'm going to look up some websites and keep the tabs open so that we can skip through all of the drama. Awesome, Mary. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm telling you, that headache was bad. And I noticed the other night, and I didn't say anything about it because I thought this crap was in my head. And then I started seeing this on Facebook. You remember, we had this fog down here. I'm not sure where you guys all had it, but it was some pretty bad fog. And it seemed to stretch over half the U.S. I think even John was talking about it. Hello, Mr. Hassan. So when I went outside that night, one of them nights, it smelled like it was almost like there was a chemical plant nearby, or somebody was spraying for bugs. You know, that kind of smell. And I thought, ew. Anyway, I let the dog go pee and we came back inside. And now it's all over Facebook that people were smelling chemicals in that fog and all of that. And I'm like, what the hell? I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm not. I know I was not imagining things that night. That one night. I didn't go out the second night. But anyway, I'm like, I've already been dealing with the headaches. And so, it kind of weirded me out. But anyway, yeah, there are people all over Facebook. I saw one reel on it, and that's all it takes for these social media platforms. Then they'll start showing you every video on it. And it was stretched into Canada and through Connecticut, New York, down into Tennessee, and over here into Texas, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh. And they got one guy who showed his Ring camera that it wasn't normal fog. It almost looked like dust, is what this guy said. On his Ring camera, of course, it's black and white. You can't tell anything. But he said it was like dust. And I'm like, man, I know I wasn't imagining things when I went out there that night. But I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want to sound like I was, a freaking crackpot. But now it's weirding me out. And, it's things like that bother me. And I hate to be conspiratorial about things like that, but they bother me. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? But now it's all over social media. Well, it's on Facebook. I haven't looked through the shorts and all that here. But anyway, yeah, cuckoo. I don't want to be cuckoo. But I know I was smelling something. And I'm like, man, And that's just after coming off that day, um, Mary, that I had such a headache. I was about to throw up. And yeah, and that's what John said, Hassan. John said the same thing. He said he jumped out and he lost the truck when he just took a couple steps. He lost the truck, couldn't see it anymore. He said, it's the weirdest thing, I've never seen it. Thank you, Jackie. One flew over the cuckoo's nest. I did. I thought, oh my God, I'm not going to say nothing about that, but that's weird. Who knows? I know. I know. You dig into my hip and you're going to go. I'm telling you. What's the matter? You need to go potty? Or are you just moving? So anyway, I'm just bored tonight. How you doing, Jackie? You having a good one? And I mean, it's just really weird. This was pretty strong. And I thought, my gosh, what in the world is somebody doing out there? But it was just weird. And I let the dog do her thing, and then we came inside, and I didn't go back out, but I didn't feel good anyway. Funny, let's see. Who knows what's in the air? Anyways, I don't know, Mary. I don't know what I got into, but it was this big old headache, and then I'm trying to recoup, some kind of sensibility and get myself back right. And then I wake up with this tummy crap, and I spent 2 or 3 days just trying to find energy. It was bad. It was pretty bad. Anyway, so what are you guys up to? What's everybody hanging out doing? My hub said, I have ceramic coating on my Jaguar. I'm still learning. Aha. How much? You said you've had it for a while? Worst fog I drove through was last year driving to Buffalo. I could barely see past the hood of my F-150. My wife's boss got us all sick. Oh, lovely. Is she feeling better? Sorry, I don't know your wife's name. Is she feeling better? My mama made shepherd's pie and sent some over here. I got hungry. She told me about it when I was up there at the car lot today. And so I got hungry, and I thought, oh, I need to go get that from her. And I just chowed down on it. So, Missy is her name. Okay. Okay, she is feeling better, though. Fog was horrible here Saturday. I can't remember what day it was. It was just a few days ago. A couple, 3 days ago. Niners need a better kicker. Purdy can't do this alone. I thought they had a hell of a kicker. What team has got a hell of a kicker? Hello, Miss Eileen. How you doing? You missed all our fun earlier. Chiefs, the Chiefs, yeah, they got, who do they have? What's that guy's name? I don't know his name. I can't think of his name. Butker? Butker? Something like that? Who are the Niners? Go Steelers. Yeah, Butker. Okay, I thought I was like, that sounds better. 40-34. Oops. Lions took it. My daughter is a Steelers fanatic, Eileen. My oldest daughter, oh man, she is all about the Steelers. Psh, craziness. Haven't been keeping up with NFL much lately. I haven't either. I kind of gave it up after Jerry died. Becca used to like to watch the Vikings, but that's only because of her dad or something. Anyway, she's a smart girl. I'm telling you. She is a smart girl. I'm just like, the Steelers? Oh, no way, not the Bills. No, David. No, David. David. No. Man, and I thought you were one of the good guys. The Bills. Oh, do the Bills still play? Exactly, Eileen. Exactly. I didn't even know that team existed. Oh, no way. No way. Anyway, Mama made the best shepherd's pie, and I'm like, oh, I'm here for it. I did. I chowed down. I love that stuff. And she didn't put corn in it. She put peas and carrots. That's even better. Didn't they have that one year they did good? Then I don't know what happened. Oh, the Bills? Jordan. There you go, Jordan. That's our home team. That's our home team. You're right. How you doing? You having a good night? Speaking of that, do the Jags still play? They do. I don't know how well, but they do still play. I heard that on Stephen A. Smith's podcast the other day. Ah, just messing with you guys. That's all right. Chiefs. Chiefs. Hey, them Chiefs they're just inching ever so closely to number 3. You just never know. Renamed the Swifties. Just glad the Chiefs don't suck anymore. They did most of my life. I used to call it every year. They'd make it to the playoff, and I'd be like, everybody be so excited, and I'm going, what the hell are you getting all excited about? They're going to choke in the playoffs. I don't know, Jamie. I'm not real sure. I'm about an hour and a half or so to Buffalo. Now, are you guys wanting me to start in with the anchovy puke? I mean, come on. Go Royals. Everybody, Vicky is my mom. My mom is Vicky. She's hanging out with us for a minute. Might stay home and just do that. Pickled herring, that's right, Mary. Yep. Wait a minute. Gotta get my puke bag. My puke bag. There's my puke bag. Looks like Jazzy. I'll join tomorrow night and eat. Works for me. I don't care. Make sure you bring enough for everybody. I'm from New York, so technically the only New York team I can root for is the Giants. Doesn't belong on pizza. Absolutely not. Hey there. The Jets. Oh, there you go. Yeah, New York's got a whole bunch of teams. What do they got? Buffalo Bills, New York Giants, New York Jets. The Giants are in New Jersey now? I just got an, oh my freaking God, what is happening? Steve! How you doing? Yeah, what is happening? This is my puke bag because they're talking about the Bills. The NFLT, the Bills. Play and live in New Jersey. No way. No way. Gangrene. Oh my gosh. Oh my. We got a visitor here, guys. We got a visitor here. Just wanting to say hello. Say hello. She got in trouble. She was being crazy, got in trouble, and flung her food all over the kitchen floor. And so I left it on the floor. She can eat it off the floor. Uh-oh. Oh, my bitty girl, yes. Why did it do that? That's crazy. Why did it do that? That's dumb. Yeah, she's crazy. I missed them. I missed Hey Steve, love your last video on the hoses. Hey, I learned a lot on that video. I never thought I would learn something like that. And I had no idea that the size was the inside diameter. I had no idea. I'm like, hey, I had no idea. Really? So anyway, why YouTube? I have no idea why YouTube blocked that. No, it was my mom's comment, and all she said was, "Oh, my bitty girl," because I brought this one in from over by mom's house. Yes, it was helpful. I learned a lot. It's things like that that we need, Steve. Some of us detailers are not familiar with some of that stuff. I'm just now getting and dabbling into exterior work. I know you did not just bite me. I know you did not just bite me. No. No. She's biting me. So guess what? She's down. Woo! I knew when he broke out the whiteboard and did algebra, I was in for a lesson. I know. I'm like, this is freaking cool. I'll tell you, Steve, the first video you did, I don't remember which one it was. I was like, I don't understand a dang thing he's saying. But then as he goes on, I'm like, hey, now I need this stuff. Algebra, just thinking about it gives me a headache, I know. The only time we need algebra is when, when you see it on YouTube. How about that? I'm an engineer and deal a lot with these concepts. Sorry, guys. This is a good shepherd pie. That's all. I'm thinking of wrong hoses. Hassan. That's crazy. Let's put you guys on all messages. I hope I'm not missing any message. Good Lord, this wind. Feels like kind of quivers the house. It feels like it's going to just take off. This wind is stupid. Oops. Dude, you should see the thumbnail I used. I don't remember the thumbnail. Well, hello, Bubbles. How you doing? You are in Kansas, I know. But it's pretty bad. We got this big old jet stream coming through, and it brought major wind, and so it's bringing that freaking cold with it. He said X equal pi over today's temperature divided by the circumference of the moon. Oh, did you watch that movie? How'd you like it, Bubbles? Is it so good? Oh my gosh. I can't wait. When Kay gets better, we're going to sit down and watch it. Oh, I was like, okay, Steve, here we go. Talking to you and Humberto spoiled me. Oh, I know it, Hassan. I'm glad you joined us, though. Let's see. Next week is going to suck here, Chris. I know. It's going to be rough. Gonna be rough, and my old ass can't handle that sometimes. I cannot wait to see it, Bubbles. When I watched that trailer, it gave me chills. Mom, if you guys have Netflix over there, you gotta watch a movie called, what's it called? Squadron 6888? Or is it just 6888? I appreciate your videos, Steve. Got to catch up on your other ones. Only pie I deal with is apple pie. Oh, I know. You could just tell that is a movie. 6888. Mom, if you guys have Netflix still over there, 6888. The best movie ever. I haven't seen it yet, but the trailer is excellent. It's a Tyler Perry movie, and it's based on a real depiction from World War II of a squadron, I think is what they called it, of black women that were sent overseas. They were sent over there to fail, and they showed them up. And they were to deliver mail to all the troops. So it's called 6888. I watched it the other night. David said it's a great movie too. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. Me and Kay are going to watch it when she gets better. She went to work today, so we're on the, I think she's on the downhill trend with that nastiness now. But, you know, everybody's been sick, so the more you can stay separate from everybody when you're not feeling good, the better. Likewise. Anyway, they are getting the recognition they deserve now, thankfully. Oh, thank God. Now, Humberto mentioned that an air base was named after one of them, or that leading lady, Lieutenant Colonel or whatever it was. If you like Hidden Figures, you will love 6888. I've never heard of Hidden Figures. I've been seeing the trailers for that. It looks good. I saw the trailer for it, and I got chills. I was telling everybody here, you got to watch it. I got chills, and I was like so excited to see it by the time, I don't know, I thought maybe it was the music, but no. Anyway, I'm telling everybody you got to watch the movie, but it's on Netflix. Steve Pearson, wait, what? You got a YouTube channel? Yes, he does. And he goes in depth into some things that it wouldn't seem interesting, but I'm telling you, this video he put out this last weekend, was it weekend? I was glued. I had no idea, but I so needed that information. Look up the movie Hidden Figures. It's based on the women at NASA. Oh, is that the one with, I can't remember her name, the black woman, and then that guy that used to play with Whitney Houston. I was excited to tell you all evening. I'm glad you did, Bubbles, and I'm glad you got to see it. Hidden Figures. I need to write that down. Hidden Figures. Channel? The hell are you talking about? Hidden Figures. I'll tell you what, I hope we're able to. The Help. The Help. Who's in that one? I saw that. Was it on Hulu? Eileen knows. Most of the characters from Hidden Figures are in The Help. Okay. That's a good one, too. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to tell Kay about these movies, because we just finished Virgin River, which means it won't come out again for another freaking year. The Help is wonderful. I've never seen that. I've heard about it, but I don't think I ever learned much about it. Ma'am? Are similar. Those are good ones. Shit pie. Shit pie. Mary, is that a phrase out of that movie? Shit pie. No thanks. Hassan said no. I'm good. One of the best scenes on Off of the help. Okay. Ah, that's good. I'll have to watch that. I'll have to tell her. Let's see if we can't find it. The help. I want to write this down. I don't get out much, guys. I don't get to watch all of these. Double click the screen and click like. Okay, you need a spray bottle. I say, Chris, Ivan messaged us and said they're announcing the winner tomorrow. I never got to see the voting. I'll have to watch and see who the winner is. It's going to be Eileen. Everybody, whoop, whoop. It's going to be Eileen. Let's see. Let us know when you watch it. I will. If it ain't horror flicks or comedy. I didn't see the voting. I sure the hell didn't. I would have been all over that. In fact, I've been watching for it. Now I'm going to throw my little 3-year-old temper tantrum, Eileen. Because I was going to send all my friends there. Everybody go vote for Eileen. Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like the secret crap. It should have been all of us. All of us. Okay. Every time you do that, you're going to fly farther. You cannot be digging into my hip. I got enough needle hose. Eileen DIY Tuber of the Year. Hell, that would be freaking cool. Yes, they did their secret. Let's see. What do you win? The tribal chief. She's good. She takes, you can tell on her videos, she takes the time to give her best. I sure the hell didn't. I just did not have enough energy. I was so, okay. Need some extra rest tonight, but wanted to pop in and tell you thanks for the recommendation. I'll catch you next time. Good night, Bubbles. Have a good one. Who learned you how to spoke, Chris? Hassan, have you ever seen my double black backflip, dude? I don't know what you, I don't even know if they might have changed it. They might have changed what you win now. Hell, I don't know. I thought you win like, I don't know. I'm not, Steve. I'm too broke. It's the wrong time of year. Although I am trying to think of a way, because I can get to Vegas cheaper than I can get down to Florida. So I'm going to have to start asking questions to see which one is the better one, SEMA or MTE. And then I'm going to have to start saving. Bragging rights, probably. You think MTE is better? Have you been to SEMA out there in Vegas? That just seems like a nightmare to me after watching Carlos go out there. Maybe next year we'll go to SEMA. SEMA is huge and not all about detailing. Is MTE about detailing? Fair enough. SEMA includes a ton of auto oh, okay. So then I need to try to figure out how to get to MTE. Because with this channel growing at the rate that it's growing, I'm gonna have to start thinking about it. It's about detailing and PDR. The hell is PDR? Pretty damn ridiculous. It's a mixed bag. Okay, well then I don't want to go to SEMA. Paintless dent removal. Hello, Mr. Scott. How you doing? Paint dent repair. Well, I actually wanted to get into that. My dad did some stuff where he did some dent repair with this. I don't even know what it is. It was like this putty stuff that's stuck to the car, and then you use this thing to work it out and all of that. And I'm like, that looked pretty cool. Anyway, maybe I do want to go to that then. And I want to learn how to do the toilet thing. They have a little thing on there that you bring it up and rack it, and it looks like it'd be pretty cool to do stuff like that. Make you some money. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looked like, only with the smaller, this is going to sound bad, with the smaller head on it. It's all about going behind the panel and working the dent outward by massaging the panel. Really? I thought Mary was heading down a bad road. No, leave it to Scott. Yeah, I have to go. I have to choose MTE with different reaching tools. I have been trying to come up with like rock chip repair. I want to get into that. I want to get into things like not so much doing headliners, but if they take the headliner out and bring it to me, we'll take care of it. Hasta la vista. I don't even know what that means. Time to go to bed. Thanks for including me tonight. Have a good night, Mom. And wheel art is another one I'm thinking about. That's nothing more than choosing colors, cleaning the wheels, taping off your design, things like that. I just don't know how much of an artistic side you have to have. Good night, great grandma. Yeah, there you go, great grandma. I guess, yeah, if I'm grandma, she's great grandma. Think I'm calling it a night too. Adios. Have a good night, Hassan. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I was bored, so it's a little late, guys. You're not obligated to stay. I just wanted to waste some time. I don't even know what time it is. It's 10:40 for me. You keep digging into my hip. I'm tired of all the kitten murder mitten holes in my hip. 11:40. Oh, yeah, you're on the East Coast. So what did you guys think of Miranda Detailing's podcast tonight? I thought he did a good job of trying to, introduce what he wanted to do, talk about his story. I needed the break. I'm polishing an Audi that isn't cooperating. Oh my. What kind of paint is on an Audi? I thought Audis were pretty easy to take care of. You didn't get to see it? Oh, it's good, Mary. He did a really good job, I thought. I missed it. Y'all, he's got it up, so you might go and check out the replay. It was pretty good. He just kind of introduced what he wanted to do. He took some questions and he talked about his worst and best in detailing. And Phil Miranda is just very well spoken. I feel like. Even, privately, he's very well spoken. What up, Mr. Juice? What's happening? Are you staying out of trouble? So, yeah, I thought it was a really good podcast. He just kept it going. He tried to answer the questions. Gift card. No, no. You need to go lay down. No, he's promoting Soap V2. Yes, I saw that he wanted to. What was it you wanted to do? A mix between rinseless and soap? I got a rinseless coming out. V2. Dawn. Yes. You can use Dawn dish soap as a stripper. Nah, straight rinseless. Rinseless gang. That's right. Fist bump. Dawn. You can use Dawn as a stripper. To take ceramic spray coating off, waxes, and all that good stuff. Don't use Dawn on your car, Jamie. If you got a ceramic coat on yours, don't use Dawn on it. You might also check. I wonder how long your coating was good for. Oh, heck no. I'm sure one of us can do a video on, because there's a few of us here that are YouTubers. I use a couple drops with Apex before I do a decon and coating. I'm sure that, and there might even already be some videos made, I can't think of them, of course, but that will show you if your coating is working or not. Eileen Serrano's gonna sue you. No, Serrano's uses his in his super clean. He doesn't use it in his soap, in his foam. I just got lots of dust on my car. Desert Living will do that. Oh, I'm sure. Isn't Arizona the type where you got to have, instead of grass, you got to have like rocks for a yard or something like that? That's so clean sauce. Yep, it's like that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Eileen's in the desert up in Middle California. Are you in Middle California, Eileen? Artificial turf is popular here too. Yep. That was something that Jerry was like, don't these people have a frickin' lawn? All right, back to work for me. Catch you all later. Have a good night, Steve. Keep those videos going. That actually taught me something. I was loving it. Basically fake grass. Yeah, what they put on football fields. I guess it's considered southern, but yeah, and Joshua Tree. I want to say, that's north. Are you north? And east of Barstow? People have sand or gravel here. North of Mexico. Joshua Tree is insanely beautiful. I'm not sure of the placement. I thought it was near Barstow. because you mentioned 29 Palms and Barstow. Oh, you're way down there. Oh, well, I'll be. You mentioned 29 Palms, and isn't that up near? I'm north of Mexico too. Hey, Crazy Crunch, how you doing? It's got a spiritual vibe to it. Oh, I can see that. Barstow is like 2 hours from me. I'll be darned. I kept remembering. Now, let me remind y'all, I have not been on the road in 10 years, over 10 years. I thought 29 Palms was up there off of I-40. How you doing, Crazy Crunch? You having a good night? We got a little bit of a crowd tonight, which is actually kind of nice considering how late it is. Tomorrow night I'm going to do is more north from me. Got it. Okay. That's crazy. I don't even know why. I thought it was closer to like Barstow. I don't know why. But anyway. What time, Grandma? I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm looking at maybe 8 or 9 my time. So you could probably come straggling in sometime around there. Let's Grandma up to 30 peeps. That would be great. Yeah, it's very hippie-ish here. Ah! I would like that then. I kind of have that little hippie stuff going on. The only thing I don't have that's hippie, the hair. That'd be fun. That'd be fun to have 30 people in for the trivia. Yeah, I'm going to get on there early in the afternoon and try and hunt down some good places for trivia. And be able to, and I'll do it through the StreamYard. Because we found earlier tonight that with Humberto and Hassan, that they can read it and all of that. So I'm thinking, oh, that's going to save my hands. Writing all them questions down, I'm hurting. Gets crazy. I'm cold. Why am I freaking cold? And my sweater's all the way over there. Everybody double click the screen if you haven't. Leave me a like. Appreciate it. I'd rather stay in, but my Hubs wants to go out, but we will be safely in by 8 p.m. Cool beans. You do that. I think so, Eileen. I tested it late last night, and then I got on it again. Here's the problem. You have to do it on your computer because there's no app. And my camera on my computer is like 1933 black and white TV. It's so grainy, you don't know what the hell you're looking at. So, while I was sitting over there with my mom today, what's your glasses number? Is it near, weak, or far? I think I have about 12 or 13 pairs, something like that. I got purple. Ooh, you don't want to double them up. I got peach, yellow. I don't know. They're all over the damn place. Anyway, so the camera is terrible. So while I'm up there with my mom, I'm going, how can I can't afford a webcam right now. It's slow season for us here. It's freaking cold. And the holidays, the car lot slows down. No auction stuff and all that. And so I'm like, what can I do? And then it dawned on me. I can send a link out to somebody to come on the live, right? Why can't I send myself a link and join the live and then put my crazy camera one backstage, okay, and then just run off of the phone one? And I did. I did it this afternoon and it was perfect. I could see everything, I could hear. That's the other problem I was having. I'm kind of deaf. And I could hear. My phone was loud enough for me to hear. I had the headphones plugged in, but I couldn't wear them because I was hearing too. And anyway, it worked out. It worked out. And then we tried finding a trivia page and we went through it, and Humberto had a blast with that. Hassan got his in there, but Humberto, he's just funny about it. He'll sing it and then he'll go, Eurythmics. And so anyway, so we're going to give it a shot and see if we can't get it to work. So we're going to have our New Year's Eve trivia party tomorrow evening. Tested earlier today again too. So happy to hear that. Yes. Thanks for the info on that, because I was like, I don't know what to do. And then I had to just kind of problem solve. And I think I solved the problems. And I was able to add people in. I added Hassan and Jamie and Humberto. And then I was able to share the screen. That took me a little bit to figure out last night. So I shared the screen. And then today I shared the screen and tried to figure out how to remove my face and Humberto's face and Hassan's face where it was just the trivia, if that makes any sense. You have grandma in your profile name. How's it like to be grandma? Does it feel the same to be a mother or great? I don't know about being a great grandma. I'm not a great grandma yet. But being a grandma is a joy. I wouldn't say it's the same as being a mom, though. Because when you're a grandma, you can go buy an apple pie and give every single one of them a piece of pie. And then call their mom and dad and say, they're ready to go. And then the moms are all cussing you out. Dad, too. Cussing you out, calling you every name in the book. But anyway, no, I don't have the growing pains like I had being a mom. So being a grandma is much more enjoyable. And how you doing tonight, S. Lane? Being great is overrated. We don't choose to be great. I'm great. I'm just not a great grandma. I am highly misunderstood, controversial because of that, but I'm still great. Just ask me. It's not overrated. If it is, then I guess I'm overrated. My daughter will be 18. Empty nester syndrome. Well, I got empty nest syndrome earlier than I should have had it. So it took me a while to adjust to it. But now I'm like, cool. She's a wonderful young lady. That's awesome. It's 10 a.m. almost. Where are you at, Yes Lane? Where are you at? 10 a.m. It's, that's crazy because it's almost 11 p.m. here. You can be a great grandma, just not a great grandma yet. Oh, yeah, there you go. If that makes sense. It does. It makes sense. Makes perfect sense, Jordan. Makes perfect sense. I live in Pakistan. Well, hello, Pakistan. I'm in Kansas in the middle of America. Out of the house after 18. Oh, I don't know that we kick them out. Some of them deserve to be kicked out, though. Hello, John. How you doing? Are you staying out of trouble? You're not working tonight, right? No, not me. I want her to stay as long as she wants to, but I have rules in my home. Yep, mine left early. I am almost 18 in March, and I'm really stressed by the responsibilities I'm going to be in. Hold your head up. Keep your eye on the ball, which is your budget, and you'll be all right. As long as you work hard, you'll be fine. Don't let it stress you out. Be happy for it. So clean. Yeah, she come hung out with us for a little bit. Yes, still working. Oh, you're still working? I thought you were only had to go back for like one day. But you're off tomorrow, right? For the new year? Ask for help and advice, yes, Lane. You got this. Yeah, you got this. Don't let it stress you out. Just stay focused on what you got to accomplish to be able to live alone or live by yourself or live out away from mom and dad, and you'll be all right. Yeah, but it's turning out to be a long one day. I'm in a lineup at P&G just running empties. Man, and P&G has got long wait times down here. I don't know about down there or up there, but they got long wait times. There's like a mile-long line every dang morning. My mom is in the hospital. I think you told us that the other day, Nada. How you doing? I think you told us that. Kids don't suffer homesickness in the U.S. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. But we try to, as a parent, you try to prepare them for the outside world. But you can never nail it 100%. But you try to give them that fighting spirit that they'll make it. Sometimes they got to come home. But it'll be okay. Let's see. Well, they're saying if we don't get enough trailers down, that will be working tomorrow. Uh-oh. I think everyone is hard as rock. Well, you think highly of the U.S., don't you? Crazy Crunch. Is that what they tell you guys? Is that U.S. people are like, don't mess with them, they're hard as a rock? We have our bad days too. We are no different. We have our everyday problems just like everybody else in the world. Don't think for a second we don't. The U.S. people are not immune to that stuff. Yes, they do. Independence is crucial, but there are times when we want to see mom and dad. The love is always here. Yes. Nobody here talks about the U.S. Don't worry. I will pull the seniority card. I sure would. I sure would, John. I sure would. Wouldn't waste a second doing it. Man. P&G is the one that's going to cause that backup. Just knowing them down here, I can just imagine what they're like up there. Everybody double click the screen. Leave me a like. Love him. Who? Damn. Also, when Every makes friend, they went somewhere far. Now, recently, my friend moved to Pennsylvania, Harrisburg. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Isn't that the capital of PA? Let's see, CRST had a terminal in Harrisburg. Harrisburg? Yes. Sheesh, I ain't been there in a while. Yeah, you should see the people at the guard check. Check two of the laziest people I've ever seen in my life. Man, I know. And they obviously they've never changed. Crazy, the US has so many choices and options. It's overwhelming, but you find your way. It's not a good feeling to lose friends that way. Yes, Lane, you have the internet. You live in Pakistan and you are talking to me over here in Kansas. You don't lose a friend because they move away unless you allow that to happen. You find a way to keep in touch. They have, what do they got? Skype, FaceTime, Messenger video thing. Heck, they even got video on my text messaging app. There's no reason for you to lose a friend unless you just cut them out. And never mind the video calls, just send them a message every day. Tell them about your day. Tell them how you're doing, what you went through. Internet world is just virtual or sort of imaginary. I'll tell you what, Yeslane, you are just as much a human being as Jamie, Nada, Eileen, Crazy Crunch, John, all my other friends that are in here. We're all human beings. We just keep in touch different ways. Get proper education that may help you in earning money. It looks like Israel's flag to me. Are you in Israel, Nada? Isn't that the Star of David? Yeah, I still do feel good while talking to you. You're excellent. Except Humberto, he's not human to always be first. He's not been first lately. Have you seen that he's been gone? He's been like MIA most of the time. I'm shocked that he showed up earlier, David. He was on my live earlier tonight. And I was like, because he's like MIA in all these chats. It's a choice, really. Chris, you're right about that. I think it's because his girlfriend is back. If I understood it right, and him spending time with family. And also, their Christmas is coming up next week. They have a different Christmas. Yeah, he's been pretty MIA, but I think her name is Irina is her name. I assume that is pronounced Irina. She's from the Ukraine. That's what I was thinking, but I couldn't make it out. Humberto has a girlfriend, not wife. Yeah, not wife yet. I don't know if she's going to be his wife. I don't know if they're that serious. 3 wise men. That's right. What did he say? January 3rd? He's also had some death or sickness in his family. Yes, he had... What did he say to us last night, Jamie? His aunt? His aunt was sick. What happened to Mike? I haven't seen him around now for almost 2 years. Mike? Oh, that's right. His kids are there. January 6th. Yes, he observes 3 Kings Day. Yeah, that's it. 3 Kings Day. It's a different kind of Christmas or something like that. They don't celebrate Christmas. They have this 3 Kings Day. Has 4 sons. How is it possible? His wife and him divorced. What's your regular time of streaming, though? I will be coming to have chit-chat frequently. I don't usually have a set time. I just kind of go live whenever the bug bites me. And so just subscribe to the channel and then put the bell on all. And when I go live, you should be notified. But I'm usually live around this time of night. Yeah, him and his wife were divorced. Yes, Lane, or Crazy Crunch. So I don't know much more than that. Gonna head out, everyone. Have a wonderful night. And if I don't see you, an amazing new year. You too, Eileen. You got this tomorrow. If they know what's good for them, they'll pick Eileen. Have a good night, Eileen. I'll have to set the timer on that. Let's see. Tuber. Oh, my pen is all stupid. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Have they picked new contestants yet? Has anybody seen? Let's see. Yeah, I study computer science. Good night, Eileen. Yes, remember Humberto said that he was on his live a couple of years ago. Oh yeah, I don't know. Gonna head out myself. Have a great night, y'all. Have a good one, Jordan. Stay warm up there. We'll try to down here. Computer science. You're one of them smart people. One of them smart ones. Trivial Pursuit, maybe? I wonder if I can find that online. I wonder if they have something like that online, Jamie. Where I could find it and we could bring it to the screen and play it. Wouldn't that be freaking cool? Don't do Disney. We already did that. We already did that one. I'm a lost child on that. Man, Humberto and my daughter nailed it. Oh, and Kay. Kay nailed it too. What you mean you're a lost child on Disney? What kind of mom are you? Or in a way, my stream includes maths, physics, computer. Talking about English, I learned that myself. Trivial Pursuit could be a great possibility. I'll tell you what, I kind of wish I had that game. That would solve all the problems, you know what I mean? Is the Jaguar safe in the garage? Should be. I wasn't raised on Disney, and my daughter has no idea either. Oh, my kids, oh my God. They couldn't do without it. It's nuts. She's sleeping. My kitty cat. That's a nice car. I told you guys that was a nice car. Excellent. Buy nice vehicles. I would always put them in the garage, not out on the driveway overnight. What's her name? What's her name, Jamie? Okay, I'm going to eat breakfast. We'll see you soon. Have a good one. Yes, Lane. Have a good day. What's your name, Jamie? I bought a brand new Dodge Challenger, SRT and Hemi Orange. No matter where I go, there's always nose prints up against the glass when I arrive back. Gato Negro, what's that? In Spanish. What does that mean? Does that have an English translation? Black cat. Oh, hell, I'd have never known that. Well, I got a black cat too. I don't speak Spanish. Although, I am going to work with Humberto to put a few of my videos into, or translate them into Spanish, because we were going through my analytics and almost 10% of my audience translates my videos to Spanish. And I went, what? So now I'm like, okay. So I sent him a message and said, okay, I got almost 10% of people who watch my videos in Spanish. So what about, anyway, so he's like, okay, then let's get them in Spanish. So I think I'm going to put them big important ones in Spanish. She's a Jaguar and she's black in color, so it made sense. Makes perfect sense. I got a black cat over there. She's not all black. She's got a little bit white right here. Jaguar cats are actually spotted, but still have a black color fur. Oh, yeah. Black Panther. That's another one. And Black Panthers are beautiful cats. I wouldn't go in anywhere near one of them damn things, but they're beautiful to look at. And they make great wall hangings. Some of the pictures make great wall hangings. I went to school, folks. She's witty, you guys. She's a witty one. We got to see her today. Yeah, I'm going to try to find some trivia that I can leave, or that I can, that's not, I'm trying to, what's some subjects we can do? We've done, what have we done, John? We've done 80s music. We even did some 60s and 70s. We made a playlist out of that. Oh no, that was different. We had a big old discussion about music one night and we made a playlist out of it. We did Karate Kid and movie trivia, and then we did Disney movie trivia. So what are some other things we could do trivia on? Music and movies? We've already done them. We did, oh, well, shit, I think we did a little bit of 50s because we had Elvis Presley in there. We did some 60s because of Elvis Presley's first songs in the 50s. The 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. Geography. Science. Huh. Now that might actually work. I got something poking me. Like I got a sticker on my pants or something. My sweats. Geography and science. Could do that. I don't know. Humberto's pretty well versed in geography. Anybody else? Geography and science. Put in your comments, peeps. They all fell asleep. What the hell? I'm not even kidding. You guys think I'm kidding about the little notes? I got more. I got more right here. History. Oh. And then, and another one right here. We need to do U.S. states for 600. 600. 600 Monopoly dollars. Okay, hold up. History actually sounds good. History. We could probably do some U.S. history. But I don't know. Would you know anything about U.S. history, Canadian? Would you know anything about Canadian history? We need to do U.S. history. I'm very well up on it. Google does. Well, I'll see what I can find. I'll do a little bit of searching and see what I can find. I'll come up with something to keep us busy. Jeopardy was such an awesome show. It was. Is it still on? Who's the host of it now? I can't believe it. We still got 7 people in here. Hit the like, or double click the screen if you haven't yet. But I can't watch it without Alex. Yeah, I have it. I think you're right. Ken Jennings. Who's Ken Jennings? Ken Jennings? Where you been, Miss Mary? Who's Ken Jennings? Why would they put somebody in there that nobody knows his name? Or at least they should. I don't. Host now. Right, but I don't know his name. What's he notorious for or notable for? Ken is the guy who kept winning Jeopardy. Oh, that young guy? Oh, that young guy that had all those wins back in the day? I'll be darned. Now that's pretty cool that they would do that. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, Alex Trebek. You know, I was watching on YouTube not 2 days ago. Alex Trebek. You know, his biography or whatever. Somebody did a biography. Trying to get dogs out in the rain, not fun. Oh, you know what you should do is build a little, oh, what do you call those, little awning that they can get underneath. do their business and then get back in the house. No. No. Nope, it's not. I thought maybe they'd pick some used up actor or comedian, Drew Carey. Yeah, he had pancreatic cancer. He lived a lot longer than most with that. That's for sure. So is Ken Jennings doing pretty good on it with it now? The match game, yeah. It was there was another one in there too. It was like he was like Bob Barker and Pat Sajak, you know. They just become the game show guys. You just can't have anybody else in there. I haven't watched in a while. He's okay. How about the original Price is Right, Bob Barker? Yeah, they tried, but it was very hard to replace him. Yeah. Didn't they put Drew Carey in there? I worked with the elderly and I learn a lot. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. That's the one thing about the elderly. They have no problem sharing some history and how things used to be in the day. Drew is on. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I remember seeing that somewhere. Of course, I don't watch TV, so. But I remember seeing somewhere that Drew Carey was on there or something. Oh, what's that girl's name? Where's she from? Is that the girl of Punky Brewster or whatever? Where's she from? And what's the name of that ridiculous Blossom? That's right. And then on I didn't watch it either. What was the other one? She was, what's his name? Sheldon? No, is it Sheldon? Sheldon's girlfriend? What's the name of that show? Nope, we aren't showing our age. Yeah. Big Bang Theory. There you go. She was on there. And that woman has got a major chemistry degree. I was like, no way. She's like a neuroscientist. Mary, he's definitely no Bob Barker. Have your pets spayed and neutered, everybody. I know, but I'm misspelling names and I don't like it, Mary. I feel like I am falling. She's super intelligent. She is. She's like, yeah, I'm like, psh, I don't have nowhere to put all that information. I was doing good with 2 degrees. That's okay, Jamie. I misspelled Barker. Why do you feel like you're falling? Crazy Crunch. What? You mean to tell me there's only one person in here again? Nate. How you doing, Nate? You missed all the fun earlier. Falling in love. Are you falling in love? This thing says I have one person in here, guys. Isn't that weird? I did a test the other night. I think it was even last night. Hello, Jacob. How you doing? Are you staying out of trouble, Nate? Jacob? The numbers keep fluctuating for me. It still says 1, but it says I have 13 likes, so I guess I shouldn't complain. I'm not, but this thing says I have Oh, now it says I have 2 people. Great, and you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I got bored tonight, so I thought, why not? Doing good, and I did damn it, what did I miss? I went live on the StreamYard. Humberto and John and Mary were in here. Jamie was in there, and she came on the live. And then Humberto came on the live, and then Hassan came on the live, and then we did a little bit of trivia. Just tried everything out. I think I'm tired. I know. Well, get you some sleep, Crazy Crunch. I know it always read it incorrectly. I noticed it. So annoying. I'm definitely staying out of trouble. You know, that's not always fun. So yeah, we were having some laughs. Humberto was singing. Yeah, Humberto was singing. Yep, Jamie's got a nice house and a super nice car. A freaking Jaguar. Nate, Jacob, a Jaguar. And the name of the Jaguar is Black Cat. Not me. I'm always looking for trouble. Jamie's pretty Christmas tree. Yes, very pretty Christmas tree. Oh, I don't know about if she's super rich, but she's taken care of, that's for sure. I can't even keep up with the detailers' names, the boys. There's only one problem. We've got Mary, who's womanly just like me and you. And who else we got, Mary? I think the rest are the guys. So we're the only girls. Eileen left. Eileen, yep. Eileen, she left. Yep. Mary is my favorite, Jamie says. Sophia, how you doing, Sophia? And John is the cool one, unless you're saying you're cool. Or not cool. Or what? I don't know. Aw, shucks. How you doing, Sophia? You staying out of trouble? I'm doing good. I'm just bored. And I thought, why not go live? I'm bored. And it's almost New Year's Eve, guys. I know for some of us it's already New Year's Eve. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. So if I try to plan a trip to MTE, Mary, are you going to go next year? Yes, staying out of trouble. That's not always fun, Sophia. Depends on the type of trouble that you get into. Are you going to go to MTE next year? I know you said not this year. I would like to. We'll have to make a plan. Make a little savings account for nothing more than MTE next year. Well, I guess it's going to have to be this year. We'll have to do the saving this year. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm ready. If I'm ready for 2025, oh, hell, I am. But you know what? My 2024 was excellent. I mean, I leveled way up as a detailer. I have nothing to be disappointed in. Even though I've had a really slow end of the year, I have nothing to be disappointed in. Nothing at all. Well, I was playing guitar. Ah, what kind of guitar music, or what kind of music you playing on the guitar? What kind of guitar? Electric guitar? Jamie, are you particular where you park? If you go to, say, like a mall. Really? Do you make videos of you playing that? That would be totally interesting. Sophia, I'm talking to you. I just want interest rates to drop so I can buy a house and afford to keep it. Hopefully that happens in the next 4 years. Never know. Not on YouTube. Where at? Where do you put your videos at? Ultimate Guitar? I've never even heard of it. You should put some YouTube videos out there. A lot of people are being discovered on YouTube. Ultimate Guitar. And I assume it's under the same name. Henry plays a lot of piano music on his channel, and I love that. She's over there asleep, and we're not bothering her. At Broad, she's sleeping very little, and she's a menace for hours. I play piano as well. Oh. Wow. How are we supposed to see what you play? And how you play and listen and enjoy? Yeah, Henry plays, he'll put the live on. And he'll just play the piano. I don't like malls. The menace will be awake soon. Oh, I'm sure she will be. Oh, you know it. It won't take her long. Although she was up here digging into my, like, almost my butt cheek. She keeps leaving holes in me from them claws. Yep, it won't be long. She's all curled up in her little ball in all of the wrapping paper mess they left me the other day, which I ain't cleaning it up because they'll only find something else to make a mess with. Not feeling good. Good night, Grandma and everyone else. Have a good night, Mary. Go get some sleep. Get some rest. Take some NyQuil. They can be. Jazzy's not. Jazzy's lazy as all get out. But that menace, she's aggressive. She'll grow out of it. I just got to keep telling myself it won't be long. And she'll be a lazy little black cat. I hurt my voice screaming with my cousin outside. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Nate, she's liking her apps though. If I pull the app up and get it started and I lay the iPad on the floor, she's like, she gets crazy with the fish. With the mouse, I think it's the squeak that bothers her, and she tries to shut it up. I park very far away from other cars, to be honest. I've had some scratches on my door panels, and I freak out. They got buffed out. I'm telling you, people are not very nice anymore. They just open that door and let the wind take it, or just open it no matter how close they are. They don't care. Parking for people is like rocket science these days. Excuse you. Did you hear her? She just belched. Bella did. She got up, walked over here, turned and looked at me and belched. I do that with my Calico with the bird videos. She will watch and make her dolphin noises at them. Oh, that's so funny. You know, I had 4 cats on the big truck with me, and Baby was the only one that would do that. The only one, and it was always to the seagulls that were just as big as her. To be fair, I won't see them again this year. So I wanted to have fun with them. Also, I won't see them in a while. Yeah, the year will be over tomorrow night. Just saying. My husband does that. That's crazy. I can vouch for that. I have a 20-pound cat, and she can be very aggressive. Now, Jazzy can be, but now that she's in her old age, she's like, not interested. You need to go outside? Is that what your deal is? She's just looking at me. The real birds and squirrels always taunt my cat through the windows. Pissed her off. I have a brother, and he is like an animal. Oh, I can see that. Are you guys young? Sophia, are you young? I'm trying to get Chris to get a DIY polisher down the road, but not having much luck. No, see, I'm not one of you crazy addicts. He is young. Okay. Crazy thinks I'm rich. I thought that was hilarious. I had to scroll up. Hello, her. How you doing? Are you staying out of trouble tonight? You know, it's no fun to stay out of trouble, but it also depends on the trouble that you get into. I had to scroll up for what? What'd you miss? I'll tell you what, you get a lot of people in here, it's easy to miss those comments. It's easy. I mean, we had 15, 16 people in here a little while ago. And it gets kind of crazy. And it was kind of fun to have my mom in here, though. You don't need to go outside? Nate? I'm on the road, but I'll be listening. All right, John, you be careful. Be careful and be safe. Nate, you are a freaking curse. I just don't like the stigma behind the fact that people think I'm rich because of my car. It took me 3 years to get used to that. You know what? I think in the end, I think it's just a joke, but I think in the end, a lot of people don't realize, or they do realize, that it takes a lot of hard work in order to get to that level. You know what I mean? And I could never own one. But you know, we would never be able to own a Mercedes or a BMW or anything like that. And my dad has two BMWs. And here we are. He got his first one from his dad. When he passed away, my husband took it. And then he bought the second one at the auction. So it's actually being put back together. Anyway, yep, she's awake, Nate. Thanks a lot, you little curse. And I got people that tail me and want to race me. Yes, we work hard, and it's taken years to be successful. It does. And I think they know that and appreciate it. You know, not everybody who has a Jaguar, Mercedes, or even a Lexus. You know, it's not all of them have money. They just worked for a really long time to get there. And I think most people know that. My husband's name is John. Okay, well, John and Sophia, welcome to the live. I'm in Kansas, by the way, in the middle of America. What do you want? And I already read that. What do you want? Gonna sit here and stare at me. Are you trying to decide what to attack? Or are you just taking a moment to wake up? And it's so funny to look at her because she's got the normal size head and the normal size butt, but everything else is dwarf. Oh, hello. Coco. Haven't seen you in a while, Coco. Yep, that's what they do. I look at rich people and wonder. My husband's asleep, but he probably will wake up for a snake. A snake? Just sitting here staring at me. I'm not kidding. Husbands are good for that. They are. I'm not kidding, Nate. She's standing there. She's just sitting there staring at me. That's what she does. That is exactly what she does. And see how tiny she is? Oh, snack. Oh. See, I don't want her biting me no more. And she didn't take a very long nap. She was awake for the beginning of this live. Because I tossed her down like 3 or 4 times because she kept digging into my hip. My butt fat right there. The snack is to eat. Chips mostly. Chips and cookies. Queso dip. Give her some hearts, guys. You see those hearts? You see those hearts? You see those hearts? You see those hearts? Do you see them? What? Don't bite me. Don't bite me. You want them hearts? If she pushes buttons, it's not my fault. Okay, you get down. You cannot bite me. No. She's cross-eyed, yeah. I think a lot of cats are, when you look at them. My pug bites my nose and it hurts. She is 1.75 years. This one is almost 4 months old, right around that 4-month mark. She was a feral, but we had 2 dwarfs out there amongst all the feral cats. And one got hit by a car. And so a couple weeks later, I kept seeing this one hanging around over by my mom's. And I'm like, I ought to take it in. I should have brought the other one in. But the other one is not a people person. So, but this one is a big people person. And so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to bring her in. It's probably a good thing I did, because we soon discovered she had a hard time regulating her body temperature. And so she's had to wear a sweater quite often. In fact, she'll probably have her sweater back on before morning, because it's going to get cold. Only because I don't keep the heat way up. I can put on clothes, and I can put clothes on her. And Bella's okay with it. She's pretty good. She'll usually just curl up in bed. Her name is Luna. I'm at my grandma's, and she is the one who bought her for me and my husband. Childhood is best. I wonder how rich people feels. I don't know. Pretty girl. She is a pretty girl. She's a menace, but she's a pretty girl. But anyway, so late last night, Jamie, I went live for a little bit on the StreamYard to try and learn about it. And I started playing with all the stuff. I can play music and not talk to anybody. I can make videos and stream them live if I wanted. And then we went over to Henry's live, and then I shared it. I brought it up on the screen and shared it to the StreamYard, and we were having a blast. And I went over to his live and I said, I have you live broadcasting live on my live right now. And he went, what? So, yeah, we had a little bit of fun last night, and then we had quite a bit of fun this evening, didn't we? You have total control. I'm gonna have to. You guys, you got to see this. What I do with it. You got to see what my mom got me for Christmas. If I can figure out how to run this StreamYard all the time with a decent camera, which I might have solved that. I think I might put a little setup over there in that empty spot. And I got to show you because this would be cool to have in the background. Check it out. Hang on. What are you doing? Here, come play with this paper. Here. There you go. Keep yourself busy. No, Bella. Here. Oh, the lights. My mom got me that. Oh, dang it, hang on. Oh my God, that dog. Paper must be sacrificed. Oh, yes. Anyway, so I got to find a way to put it up in my background. Isn't that freaking cool? Ain't that cool? Oh, it's so funny. Okay, I get yelled at by the woman when I let the cats tear up paper. Find it funny as hell, but the girlfriend hates it. You know what? I used to hate it too because my Bella, my dog, the golden retriever, is very big about tearing up paper. That's her thing. And this is so cool. Anyway, so peace sign, balloons for grandma. I know, isn't that cool? Holding that down is really hard. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, when I realized that I don't have to buy expensive toys for her, I can just throw her paper and she would be just fine. I just have to clean it up every few days. I'll just clean it up when I'm cleaning up dog hair. And if y'all think I'm joking, I'm not joking. Hang on. Are you eating that, Bella May? And then behind her is the paper towel mess. And she's still working on destroying that great big box over there. But you know what? I just let him do it. And paper won't hurt them. Oh, yeah. They get to be all up in that. I mean, I did. I used to get so frustrated when she would destroy stuff in boxes, especially. She's always, since she was tiny. And I got her when she was 6 weeks old. Mom had just had enough of her puppies. And so I got 3 of them. My son has one, my sister has one, and I have Bella. Bella was the runt. And she's been doing it since I've had her. And so I just had to finally learn that it was not a battle worth fighting. So now when I get something in a box, I make sure. Here's another paper. Let the cat have it. Jerk face, move. Anyway, Yeah, the paper won't hurt them because that's going to soften, and that's not going to be a problem. It's when they eat rocks, and golden retrievers are notorious for eating crap they're not supposed to. Just ask my 9-month-old golden retriever who ate a rock. So anyway, I let the dog destroy the paper. She's going to make a mess of the house, and I don't care. And then I'll clean it up in the next couple days. And the kitten is learning how to do it from her, so she usually just plays and scoots across the floor and acts like she's in convulsions and stuff. It's crazy. But, oh, see? Let me show you. See? We got paper everywhere. She's so funny. Anyway, oh, Jazzy is over, she's over there. She stays to herself. She is not all about this craziness. My lab would have pull toys, and we stopped doing that because we found a lot of it after his poopies. Yep. Let the cat have it, jerk face. She's such a thief. And now she goes over there and destroys that. This dog is something, I'm telling you. See? I gave the cat her paper. And this broad's going to go over there and tear it up. Watch those ears come up. And that kitten is all up in there. You see that? She's a mess. I'm telling you. Let's see. You have Gravy Train, Grandma. No way. Yeah, I switched her to get Gravy Train. She had Purina dog food up until 2 or 3 months ago. And she developed, I don't know if I told you guys, I can't remember. She developed a yeast infection. And for animals and for dogs and cats, Bella, no. No. You let her have a piece. No. You got all this other shit to tear up. Let that kitty cat have her one piece of paper. She got a yeast infection on her skin. And I took her in, and they wanted to put her on this steroid, which destroys and attacks their kidneys. All animals. And I said no. And they said, well, you can't, you're going to have to get her gut health up to par and all that good stuff. And I said, okay, well, that's what we'll have to do. Well, but it's going to be a long road. Okay, well, that's what we're going to have to do. And I started doing a little bit of research. Purina dog chow has a bad habit of causing yeast infections in dogs and cats. And golden retrievers are very notorious for yeast infections on their skin. And most of hers is on her tummy. And I'm like, wow, what am I going to do? So anyway, I went and bought 3 bags of dog food. I bought Gravy Train. The hell else did I buy? A Gravy Train. I can't remember. 3 different brands to find out what but see, let me back up a second. I always put hot water in her Purina, okay? I would just put a little bit of hot water on it. It's like gravy, I guess you could say. And she jumped all over the Gravy Train. And she didn't want the other stuff. So I didn't even open the third bag. The second bag, she wanted the gravy train, so I get the gravy. I don't even remember which one I get. I think it's the beefy, and she loves it. So, and she seems to be doing better with it. And I need to, I'm still struggling to get that stuff on her tummy under control. But we do a Selsun Blue bath every 2 times a week. So every Wednesday and Sunday, I do a bath on her. I also had a cat that had 35 kittens. Holy crap. I'm a cat guy. Nay, golden retriever. Yeah. Golden retrievers are tricky breeds. And she lost a lot of hair with that yeast infection before I realized there was a serious problem. I had treated her for fleas, and I'm like, what the hell? Well, then she decided to lay on her back one night, and I noticed that right between her back legs, right where the leg meets the belly, it was really black. And I'm like, what the hell? Anyway, she roam outside every night. Should have had that cat fixed. Anyway, she had this, and so that's why I took her to the vet, because I didn't know what that was. I'd never seen that before. My first thought, the cheese. My first thought was the flea dust. I guess some animals get it so bad. That's why I was in a panic. I'm like, I treat her for fleas. What am I going to do? Now, this kitten is pretty small. I don't know if I put flea treatment on her yet. We have Land O'Lakes American cheese. Love it. I wonder if she would play in this bag, Nate. The Christmas bag. Ah. Testing the area, yeah. When I threw it down, she raised her head like, what? Oh, we're going to play with the little ribbon handles. There isn't monsters. What do you think, ma'am? There's that ceiling fan. Oh. Oh. I thought she was going to go exploring in there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Didn't see treats. Oh, she just walked away from it. And she's got the weirdest tail. Her tail doesn't go straight up. It goes inward and around a little bit. It's really weird. Oh, maybe she's too tired. And then my aunt got me this. This is a jar opener. It's one of those rubber thingies sewn onto a little thing. And then, where's it at? There's a little magnet right here. You can put it on the fridge. Have a good night, David. Give her time. She will go in it. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I know. I'm like, oh, hey. And then it's got piggies on it. I like piggies. So anyway, that came from my aunt. So those are my Christmas gifts. The peace sign and this from my mom and my aunt. Anyway, it was kind of funny. I loved it when I got that. I was like, what? I said, Mom, where did you find that? Okay, so maybe this cord three AA batteries needed. So, yeah, I'll have to put some batteries in it. Because I can run that all the time when I have a live. Yeah, if I can figure out how to do it. So, yeah, I'm like, okay, if I can figure out how to do the StreamYard. Otherwise, I'll have to find something to put in a corner right there. You didn't see, but you should put adhesive hooks on the wall. Adhesive hooks? For what? I don't know that I want to hang that up. Is that what you mean for? Yeah, I don't know if I want to hang that up. I think I just want to put that on a shelf or something and have that as my background because I'm always given the peace sign. That's on every video, every end of my lives, all that. And, it come from my daughter. But, man, I guess my nephew saw it. And was like, Grandma, peace sign. My nephew did not know Becca. Henry just went live. Anyway. Yeah, I thought that was cute. Little piggies. And then this little rubber thing. I'm like, man, I need some of that. I don't know where you get that rubber stuff, but whoever made that was pretty stinking cool. I know. I was like, hey, this will be helpful opening up jars and all that. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do, Jamie. I'm going to see if I do a StreamYard deal from now on and I get everything set up, I'll have to figure out how to get this in the background. Because I'm like, totally obsessed. Good night, Sophia. Have a good one. The jar opener is cool. I should get the girlfriend one. But then she would just say, that's what I have you for. That's true. That's what you guys are good for. Reaching stuff up high and... Yeah, I need to take it off. I don't know how it's on there. Oh, I see. I don't want to burn that. Where's my scissors? I'll have to do it later. I don't know where. I think the scissors are in the kitchen. But anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. Men and muscle. Yes. Anyway. Well, most of us women we all live alone. So, I mean, us older ones, my mom lives with my dad, but my two aunts are single. I'm single. My other sister is single, and the others don't even live around here. They don't even live in town. Um, and then my kids have other halves, but as far as all of us older people, we're all single. When I had husbands, yeah, they were good for reaching stuff up high because I'm only 5'1", so I'm not going to be able to reach much. And they were good for opening the hard jars and reaching stuff up high. That's what y'all are good for, Nate. Now, in order to get jars open now, I take the butt of a knife and whap on it and try to break that seal, that air. Men are significantly stronger than women, and I'm totally okay with that. Me too. I respect the differences. Just saying. I could probably outdrive any one of the guys, but there's not a damn thing that I would be able to fix better than the guys on one of those trucks. Just saying. What? What? What is this? At least I'm good for something. Well, Jamie, if you need any jars opened. I'll tell you. Got to keep it simple. Anyway, that's what I did when I did my jewelry business is I set up a little place with a curtain background and all of this on the wall with those fancy flowers from Hobby Lobby. And I sold jewelry and bath and body, like bath salts and soaps and stuff like that. The safe ones, the homemade ones. And I never had a peace sign. I don't know. He was playing basketball and then probably went home for bed. Hell, I don't know. But like I said, I think his girlfriend is back in town. Yeah, he was on earlier. But I think his girlfriend is back in town. So I think that's taken up a lot of his time. Or maybe with his aunt. I think he said his aunt or somebody was sick. So anyway, yeah. It's also probably a work day for him tomorrow, I imagine. I don't know if they have New Year's Eve off or not. So, Nate, are you off tomorrow? Hello, come on in, say hello. Double click the screen if you don't mind. Leave me a like. Yeah, I do. Oh, you got to work on New Year's Eve too, huh? There's quite a few people that have had to work on New Year's Eve. John, too. Ethan! Saw this before going to bed. Just wanted to say hi. Hello, Ethan. It's good to see you. I hope you're enjoying time with your family. Well, Biddy found a place to lay down on all that paper that's all over the house now. Just 4 hours, though. Then I get the rest of the day off. Do you detail as a full-time job? Or do you do something else, Nate? What do you do? Oh, looky there. We got 19 likes. Oh, can we make it to 20? Oh, that would be cool. 20 likes on my video? Oh, I can't believe it. I'm an inventory specialist. The hell does that mean? How do I do that? How do you do what? The hearts? No, it's a like. Double click on the screen, like point to my forehead and double click. The likes, yeah. Point to my forehead and double click and it'll leave a like. You'll get a big thumbs up when you get it. Once, unfortunately. Yeah. We have to wait for somebody else to come in and hit the like button, please. I know. I don't remember that I've ever had more than 15 or so likes. That's cool though. At least everybody's hitting the like button. I place barcodes on business assets and store them into a data on a computer in a procurement warehouse in the shipping and receiving department. Damn. That's a mouthful. Hey, on your guys's, your screen of this live, do you see a place that has jewels? There's a little jewel-like thing here, and it says 0. What is the jewel? I'm trying to figure out what the jewel is. I don't see it on anybody else's live. I only see it on mine. What is it? Is it like stars? Like Facebook has stars? You can send stars. I don't see it. I don't either. I don't see it on anybody else's live, but for some reason it's on mine. And I don't know what it means. I see a present box. Well, what's that? That's not the little box with the money sign, is it? I do see that one on some lives. But there's other channels out there that go live and they don't have those jewel things. And I can't figure out what it is. And I keep hoping that somebody will discover it and tell me what it is. That's a super chat, Grandma. It is? Well, I have a super chat box here. And it tells me how much I earned for each super chat. But then next to that, it has it looks like a diamond or something. Huh. I'll have to look a little closer on people's lives next time. Phil Miranda ought to have something like that. Maybe even Carlos. That's crazy. Anyway, someone can send you money in a super chat to stand out in the live and support your channel. Then there's gifts. I wonder if that's what that jewel is, that diamond thing, is a gift. Instead of, because the super chat thing it's got its own little box and it's got an amount. Oh, the jewels. Yeah. I've got a jewel here, and it just says 0 next to it. And then when I went into another live, because I've been trying to figure it out since they put it on my live, I don't know, a month ago. I've been trying to figure it out. I gifted you, so maybe it's from that. You did? But it says 0. Hell, I don't know. When did you gift it? You did a super chat one time, didn't you? I think I remember that. Like $1.99 or something like that. Oh, yeah, in November. Yeah, this is for this particular live. It's each live has its own count. Anyway, if you there's 4 people in here now. You know, I don't even get paid for anything in November until January, the end of January, every 2 months. You won't see that any money, any of that. It's not for 2 months. I did 50, Grandma. Oh, you did 50. Oh, did you really? Somebody else did $1.99 super or gift. What the hell was that? I remember $1. Oh yeah, you did $49.99. You did. I remember that. Because I was like, oh, shoot. Do you work, Jamie? You said you work with elderly. Are you like a caregiver? Yes, it happens. Does not make sense to do like $1 or $2. You're right. But I think that's like they got the, I guess I have memberships now. And they've got one set for $1.99 a month. Something like that. And then another one like $3 or $4 a month or whatever. And I'm like, shit, for $1.99 a month, you'd need 100 of them just to get a decent amount. But I guess if that's all people can afford, you know. Yes, I'm human health. I'm in human health since I was 22. That's cool. So anyway, I guess if that's all they can afford, okay. I mean, I don't really push for those gifts anyway, but I'm still trying to figure out what these diamonds are. They popped up on here, I don't know, I'm going to say a month ago maybe. And so I've been trying to figure it out, but I can't find them on anybody else's live. I'm like, what is this? Cannot be specific to me. This has got to be something that's a perk of the channel, you know. But who knows? Anyway. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. This kitten is sleeping. Some people don't have it on their lives. You're probably right. Well, yeah, and I think a lot of that is because they have to be... Like my first monetization perks came about 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours. Everything happened bam, 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 like quickly. So in August, I hit 1,000 subscribers, but I didn't have enough watch hours, so I was not monetized in any way. Even though you can be monetized at 500 subscribers if you had 3,000 watch hours. I only had 2,500. Then in September, I hit the 3,000 watch hours, and there was a whole bunch of perks, like super chats and all of that. And then in November, I hit monetization. Okay, Grandma, I hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Hope to see you tomorrow. I'll be here. I'm going to go hunt down some trivia. See if I can find some of these subjects. Geography, science, history, and U.S. history. And we'll see you later. Have a good night. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to head on out. You guys have a good night. Thanks for helping me earlier today, Jamie. I appreciate that. That helped me to learn a lot of that. And sleep good and have a good New Year's Eve. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see y'all later. Get some rest. Peace.